Good morning, Granada. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Zach with your final El Aviso for the trimester.
Finals for Trimester 1 will be next Wednesday, November 19th, and Thursday, November 20th. The bell schedule is posted on the GHS website or stop by Student Services for a copy. There will be no school on Friday, November 21st through Friday, November 28th for Thanksgiving break. School will resume with the start of Trimester 2 on Monday, December 1st. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving break.
Seniors, cap and gown and graduation announcement orders are due today for students with last names beginning with A to M, and due tomorrow for all other students. Turn orders in at the front of the student union. These are the only graduation order days, so all seniors must place their orders at this time. Extra graduation packets are available in student services.
And now here's the Batter Up Sports Wrap.
Today, we'll be taking a look at the last few games for our fall sports teams. I'm Nick Batters, and this is the Batter Up Sports Wrap. Livermore, Granada, and Charter recently joined together to form a new citywide hockey team. This newly unified hockey team started out the season with a tournament in Vacaville. Their first ever game was against Monte Vista, where they outplayed the Mustangs by a final score of 6-2. The season is looking to be a promising one for the team, as they recorded a huge win over athletic powerhouse De La Salle this past weekend. The team hopes to see your Granada spirit at their home games, which are played at the Dublin Ice Rink. Our girls volleyball team ended the season on a strong note, beating the Cal Grizzlies and the Livermore Cowboys both in 3 sets, earning them the 7th seed in the NCS Division II playoffs. The girls water polo team at Granada had an outstanding season this year, as they finished with a record of 14-10 and earned the 6th seed in the NCS playoffs. In the first round of NCS, they defeated 11th seed Liberty by a score of 7-3. In the second round of the playoffs, they are matched up against 3rd seed Los Lomas, who unfortunately overpowered our girls, bringing their season to a heartbreaking end. Congratulations to our girls water polo team for another spectacular season. This past week, Granada's football teams wrapped up the regular season against the Livermore Cowboys. On Thursday, the freshman team won by a final score of 28-0. Then on Friday, our JV team destroyed the Cowboys JV team 44-0, setting up for an exciting varsity matchup. The game looked evenly matched going in, but the match proved otherwise with a 28-7 score at halftime. The Matadors continued to battle hard in the second half of the game, ending with a final score of 42-7. Over the course of our 3 games against the Cowboys in the span of approximately 24 hours, Granada's freshman, JV, and varsity teams combined to outscore the freshman, JV, and varsity teams of Livermore 114-7. That is crazy. Great job to our boys for an excellent season. The varsity team worked hard all season long with some intense battles against some of the Bay Area's best teams. Their season-long efforts earned them the 10th seed in the NCS Division II playoffs. Their first game in the playoffs will be on Saturday at 7 p.m. against number 7 seed Northgate. The game will be played at Northgate High School in Walnut Creek, so come on out and show your Matador spirit on the road. In the Vintage Band Review in Napa this past weekend, our band program continued to excel. Not only did our color guard place first in their division, but our marching band placed first in their division as well with a score of 92.65. Congratulations to our color guard and band for their outstanding performances.
Thanks a bunch, Nick. Sophomores and seniors, class ring order days are today and tomorrow at lunch in front of the Student Union. You will receive a free GHS Spirit scarf if you order your class ring on one of these 2 days.
No plans for tonight? Support the class of 2017 and eat at Campo de Bocce tonight through Monday, November 17th. No need for a flyer, just bring all your friends and mention the Granada sophomore class.
And now, here's TrevBot TV.
Good morning, Granada. Today I'm going to tell you how you can step up your selfie game, the future of boats, and some movie and video game news. Let's fly into TrevBot TV. At the Consumer Electronics Show this year, Intel held a contest called Make It Wearable. This contest is exactly what it sounds like, making new inventions and making them, well, wearable. Here's the winner of Intel's contest. Meet the Nixie, a quadcopter drone that wraps around your wrist and takes pictures at almost any angle and any altitude. The Nixie shoots in HD 1080p resolution and can be set on many modes like boomerang, where the drone flies off your wrist, gets to a nice angle and focuses, and then takes a picture, then returns right back, or the follow me mode, where the Nixie flies right behind you and takes pictures on command. Now the details on the Nixie are a little fuzzy, like how exactly can it turn straight to your wrist, and how pictures will be taken and saved, seeing as how there isn't much of a prototype. The director of the Nixie project states that the kinks will all be fixed before released. He also promises the price of the Nixie will only be a little more expensive than a GoPro. I can't wait for the Nixie to become the newest way to snap a great Instagram picture. Think of all those people you could fit in your selfies. Now imagine a sports car, but on the water. But it's not a car, it's a boat. Here's the Quadrifoil, a hydrofoiling personal watercraft that runs on electric power. Now this machine isn't only quiet, but it releases absolutely zero emissions into our waterways and our air. Now you can only fit 2 people inside the hydrofoil, but its design looks pretty cool. This innovative watercraft tops out at a range of 55 nautical miles per hour and only takes 2 hours to charge. Once the quadrifoil hits a speed of 7 miles per hour, it rises above the water, appearing to float over the surface, with only the tips of the foils in the water. The sensation of riding in a quadrifoil is described as flying on water. Is this the new future for boats? It surely does seem like it could be. Maybe soon enough, we will see a new future of water sports to go along with the quadrifoil. Now onto some movie news. Last week, Pixar announced that there will be a Toy Story 4 coming to theaters June 16, 2017. The director, John Lasseter, quoted, "We love these characters so much. They are like family to us. Toy Story 3 ended Woody and Buzz's story along with Andy so perfectly. For a long time, we never talked about doing another Toy Story movie. But when the team and I came up with this new idea, I could not stop thinking about it." I'm super excited for another Toy Story movie, especially after the success of the third one. Hold back the feels! Well, also last week, the 7th installation of the Star Wars saga was given an official name. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Now what exactly does The Force awaken? Star Wars Episode 7 hits theaters on December 18th, 2015. Now my last little piece for you guys today. Last week, Nintendo announced The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. If you aren't familiar with this, in 2000, the original Majora's Mask game was released. This remake updates the graphics and the visuals of the game, as well as adding a 3D effect. If you know me, you know I'm a Zelda fan. I'm really excited for this game, and it definitely will be one to look out for, especially if you haven't tried playing a Zelda game before. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D comes out spring 2015. Now thank you all for watching TrevBot TV this trimester. Make sure you tune in next time for even more geek news. See you all next trimester. Back to you, studio.
Thanks, Trev.
Want to help make a Thanksgiving dinner possible for a local family? The Granada Ambassadors are collecting canned goods and non-perishables as donations, such as boxed stuffing, cranberry sauce, green beans, and other Thanksgiving classics. Please bring these items to the Counseling and Career Center through today and tomorrow and make a difference today.
And now it's time for a commercial break.
Behind this door lies a man who teaches an elective. This is not just an elective, but a history elective. Juniors and seniors jump at the chance to take this class. His class always fills up. He teaches a class on the history of the Korean and Vietnam Wars. He himself fought in the Vietnam War. He is the most interesting man in the world.
In Korean Vietnam, it's like you really get in depth with the soldiers and the battle tactics and everything that was going on, and how the politics is like secondary to the actual war.
Unlike other classes, the teacher, he was actually there. He was actually in Vietnam, and he can tell so many personal stories that make the subject matter so much more relatable.
I would recommend this class because he's like one of the best teachers on the campus.
I don't teach many electives, but when I do, I teach the history of the Korean War and Vietnam War.
Have you ever wondered what it's like working for the school news, or about being on screen and having your face all over school? Studio Broadcast gives you the chance to try that through video, editing, and more.
I'm learning to be a better public speaker.
You can't do anything if you can't see.
You can't hear a show without sound.
You gotta know what take you're on.
In order for it to be in the show, it has to be in the teleprompter.
You need to have someone to make sure everyone's doing all their jobs.
I'm shooting like a pro.
I'm making animations to catch people's eye.
And you need somebody to put the show together.
Want your voice heard all over campus? You can also record audio El Avisos to get the news out there.
The If you're interested in anything mentioned, why not try it? Studio Broadcast is a super fun class with friendly people and a great work environment. Come join today.
Attention Science Bowl students. Don't forget there are Science Bowl meetings every Friday at lunch in Mr. Scheffler's room, S6. This week, they will not only have practice, but also choose team captains and finalize the team constitution. See you there!
There are still a few spots available for the close-up tour in Washington, D.C. for this spring. Stop by room 308 by today for more information.
Students interested in going to Italy in 2015 should also come to room 308 today at lunch or see Miss Newkirk. This is not a school-sponsored trip. Santa Fe University of Art and Design will be in the Counseling and Career Center during lunch today to meet with interested students. And here's Kyle with Chatterbox.
Right. So if you can invent one national holiday, what would it be?
National Just Because Day.
Why?
Just because.
So Kaden, if you can make one holiday, what would it be?
Go away.
Go away day? Oh, that's not very nice, is it?
Kyle Chong Day, because I love you.
Love you too, man.
4th of July.
That's already a holiday, Aiden.
You wish.
Probably a Hug a Ginger Day.
Hug a Ginger Day? Ah, I get it.
A holiday for turtles or like cute animals. I don't know.
So what would we do on this day of cute animals?
You don't go to school and you just play with them. Puppies, maybe babies too.
So if you can make any holiday, any national holiday, what would you make?
No.
Come on, Serena, come on. Serena.
Butternut Squash Soup Day.
So if you can make a national holiday, what would it be?
National Panda Express Day.
So everybody would go to like Panda Express?
Yeah, and it would be free.
Free? I'm down. I'm so down.
Ooh, National Nap Day. That'd be so awesome. I would love that, National Nap Day.
Riley Edson Day.
What would we do on Riley Edson Day?
Worship Riley Edson.
National Twin Day.
Why do you say that?
Even though that's already a thing, probably.
It probably is.
I'm not a real twin. I don't even have a twin.
Are you sure? I can ask Michael Eccles right now.
I don't know who that is.
So Ryan Eccles tells me that he doesn't have a brother. What do you say on this?
Oh yeah, I have a twin. It's a twin sister.
Oh my God!
Eric, if you can make one holiday, what would it be?
Eric Day.
Because?
Everyone would just do a bunch of stuff that I do because it's funny and it's me.
What thing would you do?
Probably lay down with my cat, Gohan. I really like him, so everyone would just lay down with my cat.
Thanks, Kyle.
The District Attorney's Justice Academy has extended their application deadline to this Friday. Pick up an application from Miss Mintz and return it to her by 3:30 p.m. tomorrow.
Tomorrow, DJ Strawberry from the radio station 99.7 Now is coming to Granada. He will be DJing during lunchtime. Leadership would like to ask that everyone show their spirit loud and proud and wear black and gold on Friday. Later that night, a group of Granada students will be going to the radio station to host their own DJ session live from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Be sure to listen for Granada students on 99.7 tomorrow night.
Well, that's it for today, Granada. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Zach. We love you all. Have a great day.